Boys, today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my little secrets and the way that I am getting Chipper Jones this year, the 99 overall collection reward. That is an absolute stud. I'm going to let you guys know on a little bit of a strategy that not a lot of people are talking about. We're going to go over the best way to get him as fast as possible. Now, some of these things that I say are a little bit controversial, and a lot of you guys are going to be saying certain different things in the comment section. So let me know down below what you guys think about this. Hit that like, hit that sub button, turn on post notice, and let's get right into the video. Alright, so boys, I'm quickly today going to be going over how to get Chipper Jones as fast as possible. I'm going to be going over my new strategy. This is a strategy that I've kind of figured out, and I'm really making great progress on Chipper. If you know about my team, I am no money spent. I've already got Big Poppy. I've got the big guys on the NL side as well. Got guys like Cody Bellinger on the bench. And I also have guys like DeGrom and all sorts of stuff like that. We're getting there on this program, and I'm going to tell you guys my new amazing strategy to get Chipper Jones as fast as possible. We're right around the corner with getting these collections done, and I want to let you guys know in on some of the secrets and some of the little things that I have been doing. The number one thing that I've kind of done, and you just got to penny pinch the heck out of everything, is make sure that every single card that you end up putting an order for is you actually end up putting buy and sell orders. I know it's tedious, I know it's kind of annoying, but it's going to help you get them done as fast as possible, and it's going to help you get these guys really quick. I mean, this Tom Glavine and some of the guys that are really good are just guys that you're going to want on your team, and they're going to be in-game cards. I could see Tom Glavine honestly pitching for me all year, and so some of these guys that you're getting out of, you're going to be penny pinching, and you're going to kind of just be working every little thing. One thing that I'm going to say as far as stubs go is do all of these little collections, do all the starter collections, all the little 1K here and there that you probably already have but you're simply just forgetting about. I always just kind of go through and I kind of see if I can get any of this. I'll check this, I'll be like, oh, I got 9 out of 10, and then I'll kind of see, is there anybody that I actually end up wanting or someone that I'm going to grind so I can get that 1,000 stubs. It's just little things like this with all of these guys, like the show packs, all of this is just going to kind of add up, and you're going to be getting stubs from all of this. If you have these cards already, just make sure you're doing all of these. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is kind of my strategy with it, and I know that this is a very controversial strategy because a lot of you guys really like those monthly award cards, but I'm going to talk to you guys about kind of some of the things that I'm doing. First off, right now, as far as the inning bosses go, I haven't seen an inning boss that necessarily has been like, man, I really want that guy. And so what I've been doing on the first inning and the second inning is not only have I been grinding all through the program, but I've been selling the inning boss for stubs. And the reason why I'm doing this is I tried out Lee Smith, I tried out some of these guys, I didn't think they were really good, and I ended up selling Lee Smith because I didn't think that the Lee Smith, the 95 or whatever, I don't think he's that much better than his gold card. Call me crazy, but his per-9s are just a little bit better, and he got rocked his first 2 appearances for me, so I decided to sell him, and I actually ended up being able to get Paul Goldschmidt with those stubs. So basically what I'm saying here is don't be afraid to sell your inning bosses. Don't be afraid to sell all of those little extra cards that you end up getting that aren't helping you towards collections, to end up going for the collections and getting them done one little thing at a time. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is, this is just a thing that everybody has to do, is you got to be able to flip cards on the market. Now, I know that it's kind of tedious and again, and kind of a little bit annoying, but you're just looking for gaps here. I talked about it a little bit more in depth in how to get in my how to get stubs video, but just kind of looking for gaps, finding here. One guy that I really like to do is some of these live series guys, and Trey Turner has been really good for me. I've done him a lot of times. 14,000 to 11,000. Again, guys, Trey Turner always is having a really good gap. You can get about 1,500 stubs a flip here, and you're going to be making a lot of profit on just little things like this. You can literally just sit here, watch Netflix, and flip Trey Turner. Trust me, it's going to help you guys out in the long run, and you're going to absolutely love it. The next thing that I'm going to talk about, and this is the most optional of all of them, but it's how I've been doing it, is that whenever you see my squad, you're probably seeing by now that I do not have the brand new 95 Buxton in center field. And a lot of guys are like, well, why don't you have Buxton? The big reason why that, and I know that it might end up biting me later in the year, but I'm kind of just using it as a loan. So hear me out here. I am doing the monthly awards, and I finished the monthly awards program. You guys gotta finish this. I have a video on it. Finish it as fast as possible. Get all of these free guys. But I have sold these Tops Now cards that I have ended up getting, other than obviously the no-sell ones. And the big thing that I'm doing here is I'm betting on myself. And the reason why I'm betting on myself is I'm kind of taking it as a loan. These Topps Now cards, I feel like I'm going to be able to get later in the year. I feel like they're going to be in conquest maps and stuff like that. And if they're not, I'm going to have to bite the bullet, but I am going to be able to survive without 95 Buxton and some of these other guys. Now, I'm not saying I'm doing this every time. Like, I'm not doing it for the next guys. I'm holding on to the Topps Now cards. I'm evaluating whether or not the player of the month is going to help my team, and I'm kind of just going away with the end all 99 at the end of the year. But the thing is too is if you want to end up going after these guys later in the year, you totally can end up doing it. But I have sold all of these guys and made literally 200,000 stubs off of it. That was how I was able to get Ronald Acuna whenever I did. And Acuna, honestly guys, I think Acuna might play a little bit better than Buxton. I know it's a little bit of a hot take, but Ronald Acuna has done really good for me. He's been pretty solid, and he's just got really good stats and a sweet swing. I don't really think that necessarily Acuna would be better. Obviously, none of these guys are going to be Mike Trout, and I ended up getting Mike Trout by literally just flipping the market on day one and doing stuff like that. But some of these cards that you're going to have to do and some of these decisions that you're going to have to make aren't necessarily going to be amazing decisions. Not a lot of people are going to love you for it, and a lot of people are going to criticize you for selling it. They're going to be like, you want that guy? But the big thing that I'm saying here is if you sell this guy and you end up loaning the stubs to yourself, I feel like you're going to be able to make it back. Towards the end of the year last year, by the time Player of the Month rolled out, or Player of the Year basically, whatever it was with Tatis, the end-all boss, I ended up having like 2 million stubs by then. I had collections done. I had a God Squad, and I'd done so much to the fact that I feel like this isn't going to hurt any of you guys, because I feel like everybody was the same way. Towards the end of the year, you're not really hurting on stubs since there's so many stubs to be made between here and then, and I'm kind of taking it there, and that's one way that I have done it. If this ended up helping you guys out, make sure you guys drop a like and a sub. I'm not going to drag this video out too long, but this is my quickest way to get 99 overall Chipper Jones tutorial and finish collections. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that sub button. Thank you guys so much, and might be out.